In this video, we're diving into how to A/B test your emails in Omnisend, and more importantly, how to actually use those results to send better emails that make you more sales. What's going on, everyone? My name's Eric Hunsaker, and on this channel, we cut through the fluff to help you build your first website, grow your audience, and turn that audience into paying customers. Now, here's the thing. Email marketing isn't just send it and hope for the best. It's a game of figuring out what works and then doing more of it. And A/B testing is the fastest way to take the guesswork out. So instead of just wondering why some emails do better than others, you're running experiments that give you actual data to work with. At the end of this, you'll not only know how to set up an A/B test in Omnisend for both Shopify and WooCommerce, you'll also understand why it works, what to test first, and how to keep improving without drowning in spreadsheets or second guessing yourself. What A/B testing really is, without the marketing jargon. All right, let's strip away the fancy term for a second. A/B testing basically means that you're sending two slightly different versions of the same email to a small portion of your audience to see which one gets a better response. The A version might have a short, snappy subject line. The B version might have a longer one with more detail. You send both versions to say 20% of your audience, half get A, half get B. Then after a set amount of time, Omnisend figures out which version got better results and automatically sends the winner to the rest of your list. That's it. No complicated analytics degree required. Why e-commerce stores should care. If you run a Shopify or WooCommerce store, your email list is one of the most valuable assets that you have. You've worked hard to get people into it. Maybe they signed up for a discount. Maybe they bought something before. Maybe they're just interested in what you sell. Every time you hit send on an email, you're either leaving money on the table or you're giving yourself the best possible shot to making a sale. Picking the right thing to test. One of the biggest mistakes people make is changing too many things at once. If your A version has a different subject line, a different header image, and a different button color, and it performs better, which change actually made the difference? You'll never know. That's why it's smarter to pick one variable at a time. The easiest place to start is the subject line. It's the gatekeeper of your email. If nobody opens the email, it doesn't matter how good the inside is. It's like having the world's best store hidden behind a locked door. After subject lines, you might experiment with the call to action button, the text, the color, or even where it's placed in the email. Then you could test the body content itself. Maybe one version has a big hero image at the top, while another jumps straight into the text. Later, you can get into timing tests. You might think sending at 8 a.m. on weekdays is ideal, but your audience could be more active at 6 p.m. when they're winding down. And don't forget the sender name. Sometimes Eric from your brand feels more personal than just your brand, or vice versa. How to set it up in Omnisend for Shopify. All right, let's walk through Shopify first. Now, if your Omnisend account isn't connected yet, all you need to do is install the Omnisend app from the Shopify App Store and let it sync your customer data. Now, once that's set, we're gonna head to campaigns inside of Omnisend and click New Campaign. You'll see an option to toggle on A/B testing. Flip that switch. Now it's time to decide what you're testing. For a first run, I'd recommend subject lines. Omnisend will give you two boxes, one for version A's subject line and one for version B. Then you'll choose your test group size. I like 20 to 30% of your total audience for this. So if you have 1,000 people on your list, maybe 200 get tested first. 100 see version A, 100 see version B. Next, pick how Omnisend will decide the winner: open rate, click rate, or revenue. For subject lines, you'd want to go with open rate. For button text or placement, click rate is the better metric. Finally, you schedule it. Once it's sent, Omnisend will pick the winner and send that winning version to the other 800 people on your list automatically. So let's run through that together here real quick. So once we're inside Omnisend, we'll go ahead and click on Create Campaign. And here we'll go ahead and click Email A/B Test. So this is the A version up here, and this is the B version down here. So I'll go ahead and write the A version here, and we'll go ahead and put something. I'll use the AI and say Labor Day sale for Project Reset, which is a digital product that I sell. It's a Notion template. So we'll go ahead and do that. Click enter. Unlock 25% off for you this Labor Day. Or we could go ahead and use one of these like, hey, contact name. If you don't have their name, it'll default to friend. Reset your fitness now. We'll go ahead and use that one for our first test here. And for our pre-header, we'll go ahead and use this. That works. And we'll go ahead and click on create email. And we'll go ahead and use this template. This is fine for now because we're just gonna doing an A subject line test. So we can go ahead and click add B version. Okay, so now what it did is everything is exactly the same. Now we can go ahead and just choose which variable we want to change. Again, whether that's a subject line, the pre-header, or the email itself. So let's go to the subject subject line here, and we'll go ahead and delete that. We'll go ahead and use AI, and we'll go Labor Day sale for project reset, short and punchy. And maybe we'll try something like this: unlock 30% off this Labor Day. Then we can go ahead and click on next. So here you just go ahead and choose your segment, and then you go to next step. And then this is where you go ahead and choose those A/B settings. So this will determine how Omnisend chooses the winner. So right now it's set to 90%, meaning 5% will go to version A, 5% will go to version B. So if you want, you can just go ahead and slide this around like that to go ahead and see, get a bigger audience or smaller audience. And then it's going to say, how should we determine the winning? Again, here we'd go ahead and choose open rate after a certain amount of time. And you just go ahead and click next step, and then you go ahead and just hit send now. How to set it up for WooCommerce. So WooCommerce is the exact same, but you just connect it differently. So first you got to install Omnisend plugin from the WordPress plugin directory. Once it's activated, you follow the short setup wizard to connect your store. From there, the process is identical. Go to campaigns, new campaign, toggle A/B test, choose your variable like subject lines or a button or the email copy, set your test size and winning metric, and schedule and let Omnisend do the rest. The key here is that whether you're on Shopify or WooCommerce, the logic's the same. The only difference is how you connect Omnisend to your store, reading the results and knowing what they mean. Once the test is run, you'll head into your campaign reports in Omnisend. You'll see both versions side by side with numbers for open rate, click rate, and sometimes revenue if you've got sales tracking enabled. The temptation is to just crown the winner and move on, keeping the momentum going. A/B testing isn't a one and done thing. It's like going to the gym. You don't get fit from one workout. You build the habit and you keep showing up. So run a test every couple of weeks. Keep it simple and focused. Track your results somewhere that you can glance back at over time. And over time, you'll start seeing patterns in what your audience prefers. And don't just test for the sake of testing. Use the results. If you discover that short, playful subject lines crush long formal ones, then bake that into your regular sends. If evening emails get twice the clicks as morning ones, then change your schedule. This is the part that makes A/B testing actually valuable. Acting on what you learn. Avoiding common pitfalls. Now, here's what I see that trips people up. Testing too many things at once. That way you can't isolate a winner. Quitting early. Your audience might need a full day or two to see the email. Testing with too small of an audience. Results won't be reliable. Ignoring segments. Your VIP buyers might behave differently than your casual subscribers. If you avoid those mistakes and keep your tests focused, you'll get clear, actionable results instead of a bunch of maybe answers. So A/B testing in Omnisend is one of those low effort, high return habits that can seriously level up your Shopify or WooCommerce email marketing. You don't need to be a data nerd to make it work. You just need to pick one thing, test it, and then actually use what you find. Start small, keep notes, and make it part of your regular routine. Before long, you'll be writing subject lines, designing emails, and scheduling sends with way more confidence because you'll know exactly what works for your audience. Now, if you want to get started with Omnisend, we've got a link for you down in the description to get started. They do have a free plan where you can get up to 250 contacts, but even if you have fewer than 250 contacts, their standard plan is the smarter choice. While the free plan gives you only 500 emails per month, the standard plan unlocks 6,000, ensuring that your automations can run effortlessly without hitting limits. Plus, you can go ahead and take advantage of a code that we have for you here, Ecom Mastery, to save 30% off your first 3 months. Just click the link down in the description and use code Ecom Mastery to save that money. Now, this is an affiliate link, which means we do earn a small commission when you use it at no extra cost to you. And these commissions really help support the channel and allow us to continue to create free content just like this. So if you end up using it, we thank you so much in advance. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Here on the channel, we make videos on how to create websites, explore different website builders, discuss domain names, and so much more, so be sure to subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you here in the next video.